Dad don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no.
Hey everybody, good morning. Happy Sunday. Today's Sunday, November 20th at almost 8 o'clock in the morning. I know I'm getting ready to take care of this hair. But it's Sunday and I was going to go to church today, but it is like 31 degrees. Wait, what's the temperature outside? I'll read it off of my iPad. It's 30 degrees right now. And my mom said it's really windy. So I don't tend to go to church in the winter when it's cold, because my breath gets taken away. And I was gonna go, but I don't have that much albuterol for, like, I use it once a day. So I need to like ration it a little bit. So I will watch church online when it starts. I have to say, that is the beautiful thing that came out of COVID, is we can watch church online. So yeah, but good morning and happy Sunday. And I'm getting ready to do this hair. It's like so messy because I didn't braid it yesterday. People are like, oh my God, your hair. And I'm like, literally, it's a rat's nest. I need to fix it. Vitamin time, vitamin time, vitamin time for Hopi. Oops. You just spit that out? No. So we got the vitamins done, but we have 2 victims that fell. Hopi, it's okay though. They probably slipped out. It's fine. My dad will pick those up when he gets up. And before anybody comes for me, it's not like the ones on the floor right now are like a Heartgard or like some sort of like medication that they need for like, you know, any other area of their body, their belly, you know, whatever. It's literally a vitamin. It's fine. And actually, Maddie could probably use them too, because she's like 14, 15 years old at this point. So it's fine. But literally, it is 8:05 in the morning right now, and I think everybody is asleep for at least another hour. So it's okay. Everybody meaning like the dogs too, but I'm awake. See guys, we got the vitamins. All good. I'm going to put them back in the bag. I just wanted to show you that we got them. Hey everybody. Another day. Another cookie butter. I'm sorry, it's brown. It is a brown sugar cookie, like syrup thing, and then cream. Love it so much. Look at a little snowman. I love it. There we go. So delicious. Hey everybody, so it is 10:37 and the day is a little backwards. I'm going to do the bike now. So we're going to clear this. And now we're ready to go. So like I said, today's a little backwards, but we got it done. 45 minutes of work. Boom. All the rings are almost done, and it's not even noon yet, so that's good. And just so you guys can, not that I have to prove anything, but just so you guys can see that I'm actually working, I'm just gonna show numbers for a sec. So if like calories and movement bother you, scroll ahead about 20 seconds. So for anyone who doesn't have an Apple Watch, this is what the rings mean. The red is movement, so calories. Green is number of minutes of exercise, and blue is stand. Back when I had it as a wheelchair function watch, the blue was the roll ring instead of standing. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And last but not least, we did 5,618 steps and 2.49 miles. Hobie, you just got a haircut, huh? We need to get your sweater out because it's freezing. We need to get your sweater. Yeah, you're cold, huh? I love those beautiful brown eyes you have. My brown-eyed girl. Hey everybody, it is currently 12:24 right now, and my mom just had my dad get down like her Christmas stuff, and she brought out this cup for me that was in her Christmas stuff. Now note, you think, oh, this is a cute little to-go cup. No, it's not. It's actually plastic. And I got it from Starbucks, I believe 2020, because we weren't really going anywhere. And I got it from there, and I thought, oh, it's a cute little, like, to-go mug. It has, like, a thing. No, it's literally only used for coffee, for water. Yeah, I almost burned myself. I mean, that was probably my bad, but I almost burned myself because I got really excited and I used it for hot coffee, but it's either an iced coffee cup or just a water, but I figured she brought it out, so I'm going to use it today, and then I figured I can make my emergency in here every day. So, ooh, and watch me almost spill it everywhere. That's lovely. So, what is your guys' family tradition for the Christmas tree? My mom would like to start a new one where we put it up either Thanksgiving night or the day after Thanksgiving. She said this year. Could you grab me a spoon before you go? Yeah, just a second. Thank you. She wants to start it either the night of Thanksgiving or the day after, which I'm totally down for. But we actually have to move it this year, I think. We're going to put it back here, in the corner back here, because my baby niece is going to... I mean, I don't think she'll destroy it, per se, but I think she's going to be very interested and very excited, because I remember when Hope was a baby, like a baby puppy, and she would literally go underneath the Christmas tree and have it spin, like it spins, because it's like in a stand, so it spins around. She'd literally spin it, and like ornaments and the ball ornaments would fly everywhere. It's crazy. So yeah. So you guys know how I love YouTube and all things like, you know, cheesy movies and stuff like that. Well, this is my brother's time to shine because the World Cup is playing. And he's very excited. He's so excited, in fact, that he got my niece, actually both my nieces, he got my nieces little onesie jerseys with their names on the back. And I don't know if he got it from like an Etsy shop or if there's a way to.
Probably USA Soccer Fan Club or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know where he got it from, but he got them customized so that so that they had the number that he played with in high school. And then same for my sister as well. The one he got my niece, my sister's daughter, he got her number in high school as well. So, cheers. Gotta stay healthy for filming, editing, and uploading Christmas content. And the start of 2023. I'm so excited. 2023 is going to be a busy year, but a super fun year. Cheers. Yep, it's time to pull out the dog sweaters because look how windy it is with the sorry, I have the hiccups with the flag and stuff. It's so windy today and it's 35 degrees outside, so we definitely gotta pull them out. It is so sunny. I'm literally trying to block the sun so I can see you guys. But even like at my horse lesson the other day, which I only have 2 more left. I have tomorrow afternoon, Monday, and then the Monday after, which is crazy pants. I can't believe it. So yeah, and then they offer a winter session, but I won't be doing that because I just can't. Like, as much as I complained like this past summer and how cold it was. I also don't do very well in the winter either. I've never like technically been like, I don't even know if you could have like a diagnosis of this, but I have a very hard time regulating my temperature. I think it has to do with anxiety. Like, my anxiety just wreaks havoc on my entire body, you know, part of the time, or most of the time. Like, it causes me like stomach pains and like stomach aches and headaches. But sometimes when I get really overwhelmed, I get like really hot and I'm like, oh my God, I'm sweating in here. Like, is anybody else sweating? And everybody's like, no, it's freezing. And I'm like, okay. And then other times, like, I'll be freezing cold and like everybody will be like, no, it's like a sauna in here. Like, my goodness. So I've always thought that was anxiety, and I still do, to a point. But also, another thing to note is that a lot of preemies, like babies and people, and obviously they grow up to be people who were born premature, and I was born at 24 weeks, so that's really, really early. Anyways, people who were born early have a hard time regulating their temperature. And actually, even like a lot of people who become disabled like later in life, like I know a lot of people with like spinal cord injuries who became injured at like 17, 16 years old, who have a hard time regulating their body temperature too. So it might just be a disability thing too. I don't know. But anyway, all of that to say, I won't be doing a winter session for the horse. because I just can't. It's cold. Like, as much as like being hot is annoying, like being cold is bad too. Cause it's not just like, oh, we can take the horse like in my house. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be one thing if like we could take the horse in like somewhere warm and like, you know, have a blanket on me, you know, but I mean, you know, you're outside in nature, it's dirty, it's not like you're gonna have a blanket, it's just, and they get caught in the wheels anyways. I've been to so many soccer games in my life, blankets get caught everywhere, you know. So I was joking with my instructor and I said, hey, if we can snuggle up by the fire and have some hot chocolate for the winter, I'll totally come, you know. But she was like, I wish. And I was like, yeah, me too, but no, we can't do that. And they have heat in that like little round pen thing that I was in, but I don't know how much because it's only like a little building. But even still, like, I just can't do it. So I'll be back in the spring. And I wish I could remember what my instructor was saying to me about horses. Oh, I know. As I was like, well, as you know, like, horses and dogs, like, grow winter coats, and they grow these, like, thick, fuzzy winter coats, and I literally could sit there for hours and just pet them and, like, snuggle with them, and they're so nice. And I was like, oh, so do they wear, like, a jacket or a blanket when it gets really cold? And she goes, only if it gets really, really cold, because they grow their winter coat to be warm and, you know, protected. And if you put a coat on them, like, it, like, tells their, I don't know, I guess they have, like, cells in their skin that if it's covered for too long, like, it tells them to, hey, like, you don't need to grow any more fur, you know, you could stop producing blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that is so interesting. However, my horse, Chloe, the first one that I initially worked with this time back, she's like, hold on, Maddie. Wait, let me get Maddie first. Now comes the time of year that you're like constantly counting dogs. 1, 2, and then Maddie just walked in over there. But I'm like, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I feel like a mom because I'm like, wait, how many kids are there? 1, 2, 3. I don't want to leave anybody outside, you know. Anyways, and then this spot over here where the tote box is, the box, and the wheelchair is, that's the area where we're gonna put the Christmas tree, but we're probably gonna put it kitty corner, so it'll be like in the corner, but not like smushed in the corner out of the way, because my niece doesn't really come in this area. She runs like back and forth here, but she like doesn't go over there, so yeah. Anyways, but back to horses and their winter coats. So they have like something in them that like tells their body to like produce, you know, this thing to grow fur. And if you put the coat on them, like it, like not like when it gets cold, obviously, but if you were to do it like every day from like, let's say October to March or whatever, like it would affect them, you know? But however, like I said, my girl Chloe, who is the big girl that I originally worked with, that's in my rotation of horses. I was gonna say people, but you know, my people too, you know. She's 23, so that is the older side for a horse. But she still enjoys working with like unmounted people, like what I do. Like, she doesn't enjoy being ridden anymore. She gave signals that was not on the table for her anymore, but she still enjoys like being groomed. Like, when I tell you this girl will literally almost fall asleep being groomed, it's hilarious. She loves it. She still has a lot of life to give, so they work with her in the way that she wants to, so I appreciate that very much. But with her, she might need a coat more often because she's older and you know, obviously like you'd give your grandma a coat in the middle of October before you would wear one, you know. Or like you'd put the heat on for her before you put the heat on for yourself, you know, kind of thing. So I just thought that was really interesting. I tell you, I learned so much this last time, which I mean, I've learned all of this before, but like when you're younger, you don't really like process things the same way. So I'm like, oh, this is new, you know, kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know. I'd love to have property one day, seriously, 'cause just like being there is like so peaceful, and like you look, there's no neighbors, like there's just no nothing, and like literally like I could be having the worst day and like you drive in and suddenly it just melts away. Now I know a lot of that is like atmosphere, and they work really hard to be like calm and happy and like, hey, you know, blah blah blah, but just like even, you know, even when it was hot out, I still enjoyed it, you know what I mean? Or like even this, that, and the other, like I enjoyed it. Now that doesn't mean to say that like I loved, you know, the horse flies and stuff, but like I loved just looking out and seeing all the beautiful landscapes and the horses in the field, and like giving a carrot to the horse and like all this stuff. I just loved it so much. And I really want to have like property one day, or I want to be in an area that's near that, you know what I mean? So that's my TED Talk for the day.